And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. Now it's the DH, Luis Matos.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the designated hitter.
That's to third, Big Daddy. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. And now
Batting
Dick
third,
Big Daddy.
the third baseman, number 37.
Swings through that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice shot.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now
Runner takes off. This one smoked out to left. Oakley makes the catch, and that is that.
Now batting, number 37.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And that one hammered. Trout ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to third, Big Daddy. Throws to first in time.
as a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That's a little bit low. Pitch misses. They're down 3-1.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Inside ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, no outs. Xavier Isaac up next for the A's. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. Here's the throw. It's off the bottom, and he scores.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's the speedy catcher, Ethan Salas. On the ground, PR. Off balance feet, there's one. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. One down. Randolph Oakley, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. That's it out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before... Back in Oakland, bottom of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Dick Big Daddy. Little chopper rolls foul.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
And the 0-1. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout is there. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Runner at first with 2 away. Dick Big Daddy up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one is lifted in the air. In position. And that's the 3rd out.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Xavier Isaac chopped to third. VR. The throw to second. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Hit hard. That gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know.
Run around the move. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner takes off, and down on strikes, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. They go deep back to the top of the Angels lineup. Next to hit, Luis Matos. Bounce to third, Big Daddy. And that'll do it. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is downstairs. And a 4-pitch walk.
Thank you, mate.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
One gone, runner at first. Runner on the go. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And now Ethan Salas. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. VR drifts towards it and makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom. 2 on, 2 outs. Double steal. Here's a big power threat. Dick Big Daddy. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout snags it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Dick Big Daddy. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch misses way outside.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him. 2 down.
Oh, just a beautiful piece. I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered to change and enjoy.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the right fielder. And the pitch. Ground ball, left side. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27.
2 outs, base is empty. Dick Big Daddy up next for the A's. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Xavier Isaac.
Hey, 2 outs.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nothing. New inning getting started. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 1 out in the second.
The batter, number 37.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that skips into dirt. There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. His 44th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down.
Now batting, number 37.
Clips the corner. 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
0-2.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now. And Chris, that's it. Now here is Dick Big Daddy. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. That clips a corner. The A's trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Going to count 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
One down, base is empty. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Kirk to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball.
Next up for the A's, Dick Big Daddy. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home.
Live from Oakland, California in the Bay Area, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Oakland Athletics. So 2 away with nobody on. Dick Big Daddy up next for the A's. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit. So he...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the batter's eye. Home run number 45 on the year. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
The batter, number 37.
Ball one there.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Grounded to third, could be 2. On to second, they get 1 on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some.
And there's a foul ball. Sweeney on at first, nobody out. Big Daddy, a former home run derby champ, a career batting average over 300, and he was a 10th round pick in 2023. Basallo pulls that one down, and there's one away. Now the A's designated hitter, Dick Big Daddy. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. Pickoff throw. Big Daddy back on a dive. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. In there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ethan Salas up next for the A's. To first, might be 2. Mountcastle over to second, on to first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Big Daddy had a sensational showing in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics.
Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. Saturday baseball on the just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Dick Big Daddy. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big Daddy, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 on the way. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
1-0.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball one.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Righty to the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. And a 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove.
Batting fourth,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit.
Colton Cowser.
Just missed.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And they'll do it again. Crow Armstrong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
The 2-2 on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. That one fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. That one close, ruled a ball. And a count 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. On the ground. Westberg tosses to first. And that is the inning. Nothing. And we're back. Now here is Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 31, Kyle Tucker.
Big Daddy back to work. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. And the 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Wes Cat stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Out towards right center field. On the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 away. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. That one finds the zone. 1-1. Beavers starting as the designated hitter, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Lawler. Popped up right side. That gets down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. All set for the start of the inning. And now Jordan Westberg. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Clase in position. And out number 1 on the grab. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, but base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Swing and a pop-up. Meyer sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is that. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime.
And a pitch. Tucker, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the pitch. Hard hit left side. And Tucker is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Kath stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one down the line. Jumps. Throws. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dylan.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Beavers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's in there. The A's up by a run here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Clase settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in the East Bay. Ready now for the 5th inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Lawler. Check swing, no appeal. Lawler measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
On a line, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
One out. Runners at first and second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Elliott grabs it on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
No ball. One strike.
And the pitch. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains 1-0.
The batter.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Just misses with that one. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Full count.
A's leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. He goes down looking. And the A's are going. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Colton Cowser. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Here's Kyle Tucker. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The Orioles trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the A's. Top of inning number 7, and now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And it goes just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Laser could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. Relay throw home. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
So a new pitcher on the... And next is the designated hitter, Dick Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Late on that fastball. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Next pitch misses, and the count's full. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, and Big Daddy overcame a forgettable pitching performance by coming up big at the end to lift them to a walk-off win.
And Boog, I want to focus on his pitching. He gave him...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on. 1 down. Dick Big Daddy now at the plate. The American League leader in batting average this season. That's to third. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Great job.
First and second, 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Xavier Isaac. Dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ethan Salas. Out to short. Pins. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. A's strand a couple. And first pitch doesn't find the zone. The Athletics trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And now it's filled up.
Come on, kid, get on for it. Here we go.
Line drive, come on.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a...
Big Daddy goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Next offering is fouled back. The A's trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball out towards left field. Larnach ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. The A's strand. Now batting Tristan Casas. 1 down, base is empty. Bounce to third. Throws to first in time. Big Daddy will hit next. And there's a foul ball.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1. A's go quickly. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Dick Big Daddy.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
That one found hard the other way. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And a good eye there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one almost got him. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Crawford leads off first with 1 away. Just outside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
On a line. Brings it in.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ethan Salad. Runner on the go. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. And the pitch. And that's outside. And the count's full. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. His 46th of the year. And the A's jump in front. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Larnach. And he drops it down the third baseline. Big Daddy. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. They get 2. Drilled to right. Way back there. And that is gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 6-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
1 out, base is empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
He swings and fouls 1 off. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that's outside. 1-2 the count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Man at first with one gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Xavier Isaac. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Big Daddy leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed.
Big Daddy really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Victorious Athletic. 6 runs, 8 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Next to hit,
Batting
Dick
third,
Big Daddy.
the designated hitter, number 37.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
That's off the mark. Ball one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Cartaya makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the... And the first pitch misses for ball one. Sweeney off of first with 2 away. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. A's strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back in Boston, top of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Dick Big Daddy. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So now the DH. Dick Big Daddy. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And that is a big first out. Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. Marcelo Meyer up next for the A's. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that's the 3rd out. 8. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Dick Big Daddy. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
The final run score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Philadelphia. One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Dick Big Daddy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. Next offering upstairs.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas under it. That's out number 2. Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Trey Turner. And here it comes. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Back to the mound. He's got it. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate.
India.
That one's in there, 0-1. Big Daddy, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. On the ground. Isaac steps on the bag here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is down low. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, MJ Melendez. Big Daddy goes 6'1", 23 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. On the ground to third. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now here is Johan Rojas. Right through there for a strike. Perdomo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Perdomo around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouled off to the right. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. High chopper to third. They limit the damage here. Run on 2 hit. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Meyer round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. Throws on the brakes, but he's tagged out trying to get back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the third baseman, Dustin Harris. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt.
Hey, we got no wood.
Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. That misses. And the count is 2-2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonathan India, the next to hit. That one fouled off. 2 outs. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. He goes down looking. Phillies down. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Bryce Harper to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career. Just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. But the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
High fly ball out to center field. Crawford makes a nice running catch.
Up next,
so digging in now for Philadelphia, MJ Melendez. Strike one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. The A's leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia. Keller, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 outs. And now the count is even. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Goes down looking. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the right fielder, Robert Hassel III. Foul ball.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to first. Could be two. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Trey Turner. He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one in the dirt. 1-2 to count. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with two strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And that one handled. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Harper lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. That one missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 down, nobody on. Up and in, 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one's in there. Full count now. Left-hand batter waits. Into center. Soderstrom on his way in. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. And now the DH, Dick Big Daddy. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Crawford over at second. Meyer at first with no outs.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, down the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Here comes a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Ripped on a line. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. Robert Hassel III stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest.
And that chance handled. Slings to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Matt Thaiss.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. So a man aboard and digging in for Philadelphia, Dustin Harris. Nobody out, runner at first. That one ripped. Soderstrom ranging back and caught on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Turner batting with one down takes a strike.
Nope.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. Phillies. Dick Big Daddy up next for the A's. He's a guy who does it all. Gets under and pops it up. India drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out. Back now as they hand the ball.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they look.
Dick Big Daddy up next for the A's. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Crawford leads off first with 1 away. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The Phillies leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. India. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 away with nobody on. Dick, Big Daddy, digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ball 1 low. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. That one ripped, but foul. Right side. And that's the 3rd out. Next to hit, Dick, Big Daddy. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. So now 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1 strike away. Wouldn't chase that time. Three-two now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 49th home run of the season. It's 8-7. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach. Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Dick Big Daddy.
All right, you got this. Let's go.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball.
He's looking for a
One strike.
strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And a pitch. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Villanueva headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there.
Trey Turner at the plate. 2-2 on the way. On the ground to the left. Big Daddy. Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Dick Big Daddy. Ball 1 low.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, you know, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else, you find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, you know, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same, no matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day.
Fly ball down the line. Kroger ranging back. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time. Runner at first with 2 away. Jonathan India digs in now. 2 outs. On the ground to third. What a play. Inning over. Philly. And that one fouled off. Big Daddy in his 6th season, 23 years old, and a 2-time Cy Young Award winner. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And he deals on the ground, and that's just foul. Now time called at the plate. Crawford gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone.
1 out, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Dick Big Daddy. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again. The 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Xavier Isaac up next for the A's. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that.
Runner takes off, and there's a rocket into the outfield. The run comes in from second. It's 5-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Trey Turner.
Hey, we got one out here.
Tying run at the plate. Grounded to third, could be 2. 1 at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Dick Big Daddy.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
High fly ball, right field. Moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Big Daddy didn't do a whole lot in the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Not one to put on the personal highlight.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs, 400. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. That's gone all the way out to the concourse. That one is gone. And he's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the Oakland Athletics, number 37. That's a home run. He's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. And there it goes into the bleacher seats. It's out of here. Heads up, bleachers. Three minutes to go. See you later. Into the bleachers. Shaw, that hit the batter's eye. See you later. That one in the bullpen. That one. Out of here and into the second deck. It's out of here into the rock. Wow. That one out of here up onto the rooftop area. gone. He takes on the bleacher section. Another home run. To the upper deck. That's gone into the bullpen. Just 1 minute remaining. That's 3 in a row now. There's a home run. Another home run. 30 seconds left. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Hit goal. That one into the crease. And that ends the round. He finishes with a total of 20 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Let's see what he can do. Hitting first, representing the Colorado Rockies, number 25, Ramon. Hitting second, the challenger, representing the Seattle Mariners, number 27, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is out of here. Heads up, bleachers. Minutes to go. That one is wrong. And he's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. Out of here. Now batting, number 37. That one out of here. Up onto the rooftop area. That's gone. An absolute monster home run over 475 feet. That earns him bonus time. See you later. That one in the bullpen. That one gone into the second deck. That one out of here and into the second deck. And there it goes into the bleacher seats. See you later into the bleachers. Make it 9 home runs. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. It's out of here. Into the rock. Wow. Number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. Heads up, bleachers. Oh, that's a monster home run. Just 1 minute remaining. Gone. That home run will advance him into the championship round. And that ends the round. He ends the round with an incredible 17 home runs. And that puts him in. Now batting, number 37. And that one gone into the second deck. It's out of here. Into the rock. Wow. That's gone into the bullpen. Gone. An absolute blast over 475 feet. We'll get an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. 3 minutes to go. See you later. Into the bleachers. Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. That's 10 in a row now. Yet another one. That one out of here. Up onto the rooftop area. That one out of here and into the second deck. 2 minutes remaining. No doubt about that one. That one is gone. And there it goes into the bleacher seats. See you later. That one in the bullpen. Another home run. Just 1 minute remaining. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. No question about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, number 37.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Dick Big Daddy.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Stephen Kwan, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. 1 out, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. An inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. To the batter now, Ramon Valentin. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
And that's in the dirt. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Mitchell pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher.
Our final line score tonight. First.
And welcome into the ball. So 2 down, and now Dick Big Daddy.
Fill up the strike zone.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch way upstairs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses. And now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The A's ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's some real power at the plate. Dick Big Daddy. That one close. Ruled the ball. 1-0. Fought off foul. The line to kick the pitch. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks in. No big deal.
Man at second.
One
Way
ball,
inside.
2
Gets
strikes.
out of the way.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And now it's even up. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second here. One gone.
3-2.
In the dirt. Blocked. And the runner holds. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But 2 runs. Next up for the A's, Dick Big Daddy. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Way high with that
2
one.
strikes.
Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him looking. And that is Big Daddy really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to.
Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a foul ball. Goes down looking. A's go quick. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Dick Big Daddy. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next
Whoa,
offering
that's down.
is down low. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Runner on the go. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. Man at second. Lined into right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. The 2-2. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Man on second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Two outs. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Trout makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Base is empty with 2 away. Dick Big Daddy getting ready to hit. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing there for Valenzuela with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that.
Dick Big Daddy up next for the A's.
Hey, now we got two.
First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-1.
Kicks and fires.
And 2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now batting, number 37.
And now we got two.
Way inside.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The A's with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a good eye there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings and misses. And a full count now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these A's just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. The throw in. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. There goes the runner. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Zips it to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. 1 out, runner at second. And now here's the A's catcher, Ethan Salas. And a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He scores, and it's 8-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And stepping in for the Astros, Josh Lowe. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Dick Big Daddy getting ready to hit. Now one missed. Morejon, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. That one misses. 2-0.
One down. See it? Try it. Let's go, kid.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And there's a foul ball. The Athletics down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Inside
That's
ball 4.
Runner take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
That one ripped, and that's a base hit into left field. Around third, he will score. It's 8-5.
Well done, drives in the run. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the
Base is empty, one away. Here's the third baseman, Dick Big Daddy.
all around. I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And the first offering is not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one in there across the letters.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the move. Popped up. That gets down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. His 18th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
A breaking ball on the inside.
Back in Oakland, digging in, Jeremy Pena. On the ground to third. And a quick out, number 1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the power speed combo. Dick Big Daddy into center. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
1 gone, runner at first. Adley Rutschman up next for the Astros. The pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Bottom of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Dick Big Daddy. Right side, and it goes just foul. Big Daddy in his 6th season, 23 years old, and a 2-time Cy Young Award winner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. No play, that's an infield single.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second with 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. And the pitch. He's trying for third. Got it.
Slide.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. 2 outs with a man at third. Here's Jordan Groshans. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Now the third baseman, Dick Big Daddy. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 1 strike.
Strike 2.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, we'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And down on strikes he goes. Base is empty with 2 away. Next up for the A's, Dick Big Daddy. 1 for 3.
Get your spot here.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Fly ball down the line, low, ranging after it. And that's the inning. Big Daddy with a good game to help lift them to the win. Single to draw a walk in this one.
Strong individual day, a team